Welcome back to Yakuza. Maybe it'll run this time edition.
Man, I can't believe you set this game to cursed.
I can't believe I set it to cursed either. Yeah, there we go. That's better. There we go.
Hooray. It only took half an hour before we could start recording.
Right? I am actually sorry about that. So anyway, it's Kiwami Ultra Turbo Super 2, whatever. I don't fucking care. The joke's dead.
Yeah, you'll miss all the amazing jokes we made in those 5 minutes.
All one of them.
And those really racist things Dan said.
What?
Yeah, you know. He said all those horrible things. Honestly, it made me really uncomfortable.
What the fuck are you on about? God damn it.
You're the one who said it, not me.
I didn't say shit!
And I can't believe Dan admitted he's secretly been an ally of Ezra Miller all along.
What? No!
I can't believe Dan said that he really loves Seed and was looking forward to the Seed movie.
You go to hell and die! Don't you dare say that! I'll kill you! I'll kill the entire jury!
Oh yeah, we haven't had time to bring that up yet.
We just did bring it up. There's a Seed movie coming.
There's a Seed movie, I know, finally.
Anyway.
It's happening, I guess.
It's happening. And you know what the best part? And you know what the best part is? It's all about Kira.
Of course
No
it
shit.
is.
I'm sorry, did you want a shit movie?
No.
Nobody wanted a Shin movie.
I don't want a Kira movie either.
Oh, you want a Lacus movie, can't you?
I don't want that either.
It's Kira movie and MILF Lacus now because for some reason they made her design different.
I haven't looked at it. I don't care about Seed enough to look at it, even for a gag.
But you will care because it's coming back and it's going to be the big new thing.
It can go to hell and it can die, is what it can do.
Seed is back in Pog form.
Fuck him. Kill him.
I mean, good for people who've been waiting like 20 years for this, I guess.
You wanna fight me?
Feels bad.
You wanna
Right.
fight? Listen, I'm gonna beat you guys up because they are talking about Seed and it makes me upset!
No, he's
Blame the Gundam Seed! Seed these nuts!
Well,
So is Seed your Ned?
yeah, Seed might be his Ned.
Fuck you, Seed, you piece of shit! You look enough like Kira. I hope you die!
I mean, anyone can theoretically look like Kira because he's kind of a generic anime person design.
How the fuck do people how the fuck did Housewives find him hot? I don't get it.
Bored housewives.
How the fuck do they see that as hot? He has no sauce. None. Zero sauce.
I mean, Housewives found all the characters hot, so you know.
No sauce! Fucking shit. You know, I put that haterade away and then it decided to come back. Because I was like, you know, Seed's done. It's over.
You thought it was over, but it's not.
And then the fucking Antichrist shows again. Like, god fucking damn it, you're back.
I mean, if Cross Ange was any indication, maybe it'll be hilarious, but probably not.
Yeah, Seed will never have the balls that Cross Ange did.
That's because I say Cross Ange is a joke that everyone but the director wasn't taking seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Gundam, like at the end of the day, Seed is still a Gundam. They'll take Seed. They'll take it seriously.
There's a couple of times where Bandai will look at him and be like, okay, you can't do that. Like for a couple of things.
You can't just have Lacus Climb be assaulted by 20 police officers.
You can't do the gangbang scene, for fuck's sake!
As far as I'm aware, there was no gangbang in Cross Ange. Prison rape, yes, no gangbang.
Yes.
You can't do the prison rape scene!
It's just prison rape and lots of police abuse.
Yeah,
And
physical abuse.
And the whole, you're making people uncomfortable, so you're going to get hung.
Oh yeah, and the time we were off, like France, like set itself on fire again. Completely forgot about that. Cause
Oh yeah.
what meaning does time have anymore?
I mean, when isn't France setting itself on fire?
Yeah, to be fair, this is like the one time there's been a French protest where I'm like, yeah, maybe they have a point on this one. All the other ones, it's normally like, okay, guys, you're overreacting. They just asked you to quiet. They just asked you to like turn the music down. Why have you got to burn everything?
Burning down the house.
They asked us to turn the music down. That sounds like something that needs to be answered with fire.
I forgot that in this game you could just like walk into buildings like this and just get into fights.
Forgot, or you never knew. I don't know.
Forgot. It's been a while. To be fair, that's also one of the times where I actively ran into the store to fight them when I saw them. I was like, ooh, fight!
Hey guys, I'm just here to get some milk, so you're here to fight to the death. No, I just want some milk.
I mean, you make a joke, but in college I made a stop-motion, like, thing with Gary's mod, where it was basically a fight over milk.
Oi.
But, you've killed for less.
Yeah.
So you're saying you would kill someone over milk?
Yeah. Oh shit! We also missed the fucking the mini revolution, didn't we?
Yeah, we did miss that, the 24-hour revolution.
It's a 24-hour revolution where they drove, like, almost to Moscow and then said, you know what, we give up.
I think I know what happened there, by the way.
He got cold feet and said, oh,
I think he got a call saying, hey, do you know where your family is?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he got that call, then he's an idiot because he's definitely dead.
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
And so all of his family and friends are dead anyway.
Oh yeah,
so
they're all dead.
At that point, he should have. It's the kind of thing. Is once you've declared, okay, well, we're going to war. Like I'm going to fight Putin. You can't run that back. You gotta go.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, I think I know what happened.
There is no way out for you that doesn't end with you winning or dying.
It's true.
Like you'd best just rig your entire vehicle to just explode in a massive fireball, and then the instant you're starting to lose, be like, well, I tried.
Basically, he had two options. It was go for it and try and take over Moscow, or just quit and leave, or just quit and leave the country. Run to some place that Russia is gonna have a hard time finding and killing you, which is nowhere. It's literally the worst option was to just go. It's just a prank, It's just a prank, Vlad. Jeez.
It was literally the worst option.
I didn't think you'd take it that seriously.
Come on, it's all in good fun, man.
Lol, JK. Any last words before we kill you?
It's a prank, bro.
And they'll never find your body. Just a prank, bro.
just
A funny joke.
Just a prank, bro. Where's my family?
Where am I?
Hey, why can't I see anything? Well, who turned out the lights? Oh no. Is that you, Vladdy?
So yeah, that was a fun 24 hours. Everyone looked on, waiting to see, oh, how's this gonna play out? Oh, the worst way, gotcha.
Understood.
But yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think what else has happened.
I did watch the premiere of the new Superman cartoon.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I want to watch it, but
I know they have Slade in it and he's younger, but I'm gonna be real about Slade for a second. I only really like one version. This includes the comics, and that's the fucking Teen Titans cartoon one.
Yeah, I figured that was the one you were gonna say.
Because I mean, I do not like literally any other version.
You don't like where he's Deathstroke?
Yeah, I know, it's weird. I don't like the one where he's a child pedophile.
Hey guys, I've got a joke for you.
What's that?
Do you know what a Deadpool is? It's a place where you practice your Deathstroke.
Oh.
Get it? Because one is a horrible, horrible rip-off of the other.
Is he really?
You looked at them side by side.
Yeah, I know, but I
That's
mean,
what he
like,
originally was, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he was a ripoff of him for like 2 months, and then they decided, let's just make him this wacky meme character.
Well,
so no one will
he was
pay him.
around in the 90s, and then he got shelved until a comedy writer got a hold of him and was like, I'm going to turn him into this. He was like your typical, like, edgelord character before.
Remember when Morph turned into him?
Yeah,
Remember Morph?
I remember Morph.
What happened to Morph?
I don't remember Morph.
Whatever happened to Morph?
You know, and then he just kind of died, and then he died, and then he didn't die, and then he became a good guy, but then disappeared for the rest of the show.
See ya, Morph.
Because he was too useful otherwise. As shown in the first episode, when they basically just get through the entire security because he just keeps turning into anyone he needs to be. Like, well, that was easy.
Then he was squished by a sensor or something.
Man, you sure are useful, Morph. I hope nothing happens to you. Oh, crap.
Morph, we are best friends.
Whatever
Let's eat some
happened
ice
to Morph?
cream.
What about Morph?
About Morph. He gone.
I get. He's gone to this place, the same place as the wizard, I'm afraid.
The wizard is a champion in my heart.
Always believe in the wizard.
The wizard can't be stopped.
You know, that's who we needed to stop Ezra Miller. We needed the
Next
wizard.
episode, the wizard stopped.
Next episode, the wizard dies in that gun.
But yeah, no, the Superman one's pretty good. They actually had Amanda Waller they didn't do that thing where, like, remember New 52 was like, let's make Amanda Waller hot for some reason? They didn't do that.
You say for some reason. I'm pretty sure people can guess the reason.
Because they want to draw a hot chick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, come on. I mean, yeah, obviously, but you know what I mean.
I mean, does she look like the DCU version?
Kinda, yeah.
Or like the comic book version?
Kinda the DCU version.
I'm gonna say because like the New 52 made her hot, the DCU made her a fat but kind of, you know, otherwise regular looking woman, and then like that. Some of the comics make her look like this hideous ogre.
Make her look like short Kingpin.
Yeah, it's like, well, okay, yeah, short black Kingpin.
They made her look like the DCAU one.
I was like, oh, well, it's like, okay, that's an interesting look.
They did a new take on Livewire that I think is kind of interesting too, where she's like a tech thief versus just being Howard Stern.
I mean, it has downgraded her villainy, though. Sometimes just, you know, who wouldn't want to see Howard Stern get punched in the face by Superman? Whereas tech thieves, like, you know, some people are sympathetic to their cause.
I mean, she was stealing mechs, which honestly, you know, to be fair, I can understand stealing mechs.
That's like every mecha protagonist.
I can understand stealing. Well,
I mean, if we had mechs, I'd probably be stealing them.
Well, they weren't piloted mechs; they were automated mechs.
Oh, they're drones? Oh, fuck that then. Throw her in the fucking brig. Get her in the stocks. I want to pelt her with tomatoes.
You didn't even steal the right kind of robot.
You stole drones. Get that weak shit out of here.
Trace would be so disappointed.
Is this what you stole?
We won't want to disappoint Trace.
You fucking loser. No machine gun for you. Shoot her down!
Let's wake him up with our machine gun. No machine gun for him. Shoot him down. What am I supposed to shoot him with, sir?
The machine gun.
All we've got is the machine gun.
Make do with what you don't have. What?
Man, I miss Zex.
Me too.
That was one of the things I did miss in Witch from Mercury. No real rival character.
Yeah, there really isn't one in it. Like you get one for like a second and then they stop being it, or or in the case of one of them, explode.
I don't know. I did finish Witch from Mercury.
Like I liked it a lot.
I'm gonna put it in the it's fine. I don't know. There's some parts of it that I like, and then and then some parts where I'm like lukewarm on.
That's kind of how I figured, where I figured you'd be on it, to be honest.
It's like, I don't know.
I wouldn't call
really...
it. I wouldn't call it my favorite entry in the series, but I do like it. Like,
I think it's very clear by the end. They were like, "Oh yeah, they really don't want to do Iron-Blooded Orphans. They really don't want to do Iron-Blooded Orphans." It's like, no, everyone lives, everyone is happy. No, nobody is ever. No, there's no misery in this.
There was like, in the main series, there was like a total like 3 casualties. Because like,
someone had an apt complaint about Witch of Mercury, which is that it comes off like the side story OVA of like something from a much bigger universe, except that's the bigger universe.
Yeah, that was my problem. It felt weird that we established all of this conflict in the
it'd be like if there was just 8th MS Team, but there was no.
Yeah, I do agree with that, and I do hope that they do some more shit in the setting.
And someone's like, well, maybe that was the point. Maybe they were tired of making everything like the entire fate of the Earth sphere comes down to this one war. You know, since people complain that they always screw that up, so they were like, well, let's just make this small story about this girl and her robot, and you know, the universe isn't really in danger.
Except when it was. Also, kind of bullshit Prospera doesn't, you know, suffer and die.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. She kind of got away with it scot-free. Well, I mean, she can't use her legs anymore, but
she just lives in space. You don't need legs in space.
True.
Face legs are just cosmetic.
It's true. But yeah, I like it overall. I like the mech designs. I thought the story was alright. I would like more shit in that setting to deal with the actual conflicts within the world. So I would like to see more in that setting. But yeah, it was definitely, we don't want another Iron-Blooded Orphans, and that's even why I think it was only like a season long, to be real.
I mean, apparently that's just how anime is now. Like it's gotten like Japan is just the economy has gotten too weak and stuff has gotten too unstable for them to have anything more than like other than very popular established properties having more than like 25 episodes. They're like the odds of a 50 episode Gundam series at any time, unless there's a sudden drastic improvement in the economy, is unlikely because, you know,
like
they can't afford that.
Like there probably will be more shit in that universe just because I know Witch of Mercury did really well and sold a lot of bullshit.
I mean, to be fair, lots of other series have done really well. Sold a lot of bullshit, and they've just been like, "Nah, it's done."
No, I just mean things in that setting.
It's also gotten them to be like, "Oh, female protagonist. Maybe that's the thing we should, you know, sink our teeth into."
Yeah, let's just get one who's not kind of trash now. Ah, Suletta's fine. She's just.
Suletta's alright. She wasn't my favorite character in the show. You know who my fucking favorite character was.
Was it Choo Choo?
It was Choo Choo.
Man, how did I guess?
I can't imagine how you'd guess it would be Choo Choo. It's a mystery, honestly. Where's the, Can I access the, fucking...
Now, here comes the ice cream man.
You want some ice cream, Sabo?
Why do you sound like Turbo when you do that? Turbo from Wreck-It Ralph when you do that voice?
I've been doing that voice since before that movie, and I did it back when, there was
what were you going to say before that voice was cool, and I was about to say...
No.
I hate to alarm you, Dan.
No, it's the voice I stole. What was it? Carl had an ice cream truck that would sit outside his window for like hours, and I used to joke about there being like some clown in the thing that's in there going, "Come on, Carl, come to my clown car. Come here. Don't you want some ice cream?"
I'll be honest, I kind of heard that story as like Carl owned an ice cream truck that would sit out his window for a moment there.
Carl wouldn't have the money, but I could see him doing it.
You mean you can understand why I was like, yeah, I could 100% see Carl doing that.
Oh yeah, no, I could see it too. No arguments.
Honestly, I can even see if Medi had the money, Medi buying an ice cream truck to park outside his window.
I would do it too, honestly.
I'd 100% do it.
Oh. Honestly, I'm jealous of Ron Weasley's actor for just like living off of the money and being like, I'm gonna fucking drive an ice cream truck.
Yeah, good job on him.
Yeah.
They're basically set for life as long as they do something.
Unless
Yeah,
he doesn't do anything
Thunderpants.
stupid.
Yeah, Thunderpants fucking made him bank.
Thunderpants?
Oh. So, back, he did a movie called Thunderpants, which is, how do I describe Thunderpants? It's about a kid who farts.
Okay.
And he can fart and his farts are so strong, it, like, lets him get into all manner of wacky misadventures. Like, he can reach a high enough note with his arse to shatter, like, champagne glasses, so an opera singer uses him to like cheat so that he could do it with his voice. And then it kind of culminates in he gets to use his ass to launch a rocket into space.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking movie.
Yeah, that is a very weird movie. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's like, it's the only other movie I can remember the name of that Rupert Grint has been in. Because I know there is another one he was in that was animated, but I don't remember the name because I never saw it. You know what? Fair play on Harry Potter's actor for getting his cock out on stage with a horse.
I mean, he played Weird Al, so, you know.
He did.
I mean, honestly, Daniel Radcliffe, surprisingly not a shit.
Yeah.
Like, he does lots of, like, weird and wonderful stuff, and you know what? I respect
He
him.
just doing what he wants.
Yeah, good on you, kid. Good on you, guy. I was gonna say kid, he's older than me. Good on you, guy.
Good on you, guy who's way older than us.
Yeah, it's like how well, not way older, but it's like how I respect Robert Pattinson, not for any of his roles, but more for everything outside of the roles, like shitting on Twilight. Which takes fucking balls to like be in a major movie franchise, and then like it's something that's clearly like doing well for your career. And you're just like, yeah, this is fucking shit. Don't watch it. It's like I admire that level of I don't give a fuck.
Yeah? Don't watch it. It sucks.
And then also kind of got to respect a guy who can like just go on a fucking interview and be like, oh yeah, like T for an error for my waifus, and like everyone's like, oh my god, that's so you know cool. Whereas anyone else pulled
Wait,
that
who
shit,
said that?
it's like Robert Pattinson.
He did?
Yeah, like he was doing like when he was doing like
that.
press talk for the Batman, he like made some comment about really liking Have 7 for the girls.
That's really fucking funny.
And it's like everyone was like, "Oh, that's so cool that he said that," and I'm like, "Man, if anyone else said that, you get fucking
Like,
cool
if
cringe."
Like if I mean, I'll say shit like that anyway, but if I said that, they just call me cringe. But I would just shrug and keep doing it.
I mean, he gets props for like being like Twilight was stupid, and I hated every minute of it.
He's right.
Yeah.
I think girls that like the character are insane.
He's right though.
I only did it so I could back on Kristen Stewart.
Maybe not quite as
Yeah,
right.
okay, you know what? Hold on. Cut the feed. I can't approve of that one.
They have like interviews where they're like, aren't you as big a fan of the franchise as he's like, no, I think it's stupid.
No, I hate it. Leave me alone.
I was like, I do it because for the money and because I wanted to do a role where Kristen Stewart was my romantic interest. I think it's stupid, and I think anyone who thinks that the character is like would be good romantic material is insane.
Okay, he's right about that though.
Fair play to him, honestly. Like I said, I have respect for him for saying shit like that and getting away with it, because I can't think of a whole lot of other people.
Twilight Star died pretty fast. Now everyone thinks it's terrible.
Well, yeah, it was fucking of its time, like hit the exact like right moment.
Yeah.
It was before people realized you can get equivalent stuff on the internet for free.
You can get your softcore porn a lot easier now.
Yeah. And also, nobody cares about vampires anymore, is the other thing.
It's true.
Twilight ruined vampires.
You know, I was gonna try and be devil's advocate and think of something worse, and then I actually couldn't think of something worse.
What, worse than Twilight?
Which is exactly what people said when it was first. People are gonna think vampires are lame now because of this. And they were right.
Now I watched.
I think Morbius might have also helped with that.
Oh yeah, that also helps.
I mean, but nobody thought Morbius was gonna be good from the beginning. Morbius is only popular for the memes, and the entire point of the memes is stuff that probably would have made the movie at least entertaining, but isn't actually in the movie.
Yeah, all the just insane shit people were saying.
As they found out when they're like, well, we'll re-release it and the memes will save it, and they're like, nobody still went to go see it because all of the memes is about all the stuff that would have made the movie better if it was in the movie.
If it was just completely batshit.
If they make a Morbius 2 and like he does all of the memes, then I mean.
Oh, swear to God, if we get.
I mean, I'd probably go see that, to be honest. But I mean, that's still.
I'm kind of hoping we'll get a line in Craven saying it's Craven.
Oh shit! It's Best Girl. Never to be seen again after this game, though.
Oh, Kaoru.
Yeah.
No, but if they're gonna, there's a Morbius 2 where he's like, it's Morbin time. I'm feeling so Morb now. Like, okay.
Wow, he died as he lived. Completely unlikable. Fuck off, Morbius.
I'm gonna be the only way to make Morbius better was if you just made him like from the Spider-Man cartoon where he suckers his hands. It's like, I need your plasma.
Felicia!
Don't you mean blood? No, plasma!
Remember when he got turned into a giant bat?
Yes.
A man bat, if you will.
I like, what was it? I also like, what was it? Someone did a thing where they took animation from that, and they voice acted with really good, like, impressions of the 90s Spider-Man, and just having Spider-Man going, Hey, say it's Morbin time, Morbius! It just was fucking annoying him.
I just always like that Morbius only suffers his horrible fate because he tried to steal Peter Parker's science experiment.
It's true!
It's like, well, maybe if you weren't such a rat cunt, you would have turned into a horrible plasma-sucking monster. He is not. This is why everyone tries to tell me, oh, Morbius is sympathetic. Morbius is a good character. I'm like, no. Don't you try and pretend he's anything other than a shithead.
It's fine. It's now Craven's turn. Craven will be the next star.
Yeah, I'm sure that will go over well and will totally work. So, what's the point of a Craven movie if he's got no one to hunt?
It's me, Craven. Everybody's favorite. Said nobody ever.
Well, someone likes Craven.
I guess law of averages. Like, law of averages, yeah, I guess. Because, I mean, law of averages, there's someone who likes and hates everything. Except Pac-Man. I don't think anybody hates Pac-Man, but nobody's also, like, a big fan of Pac-Man.
No one goes, oh, Street Fighter Cross Tekken has Pac-Man, Game of the Year.
Like, Pac-Man's that character people are like, oh yeah, no, I like Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man's alright. But nobody hates him either, but nobody is like, yeah, I'm a massive Pac-Man fan. Yeah, Pac's back! Pac fever!
No, I know someone who's a massive Pac-Man fan.
That's a lie. Go ahead.
X-Aid, he's a massive Pac-Man fan, isn't he, Sabo?
That's a lie.
Is he?
They're not real.
He was really upset when he saw Dr. Pac-Man being evil. Spreading the game virus to kids.
What?
I don't remember what happened in that movie, honestly. I kind of tuned out every time Ghost was on screen.
What?
It's a Kamen Rider joke, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Rider, he gives the game virus to people.
Oh, okay.
The game virus turns you into a game character if you get stressed, and by that I mean you die and they take over your body.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, it's a worthy sacrifice.
Sometimes. People die when they're game virus.
And it turns out his cheeky female sidekick, who is also a game character, is like, oh yeah, you killed somebody too. It's like, I did? Yes.
I am also murderer.
Yeah. Wouldn't you sacrifice someone for Poppy though?
Yeah, kinda.
Eh. I mean, I see her design. I mean, I see what she looks like. She looks cute, I guess.
I'd sacrifice some random schmuck on the street for that, sure. I mean, if you want a really funny fucked up conversation I had with someone yesterday while playing games. So I've got two nieces, and I was saying to someone, every time I see like a child these days, I just look at them and I go, "Oh yeah, my nieces could take that one." I don't know if it's just me. But it's like every time I see a child, I'm like, oh yeah, the eldest one could take that one. Oh, the smallest one, oh, she'd take that child out in an instant.
I don't know. I don't have any children in my family anymore.
Yeah, same here.
So that's just how my brain works.
They're kind of counting on me for that part, and I don't think I'm going to deliver.
Yeah, about that I am, kids.
But it's yeah, that's just been a thing I've noticed. Where every time it's a child, I'm like, oh yeah, this one could take that. I used to get it with my dog, but mostly because he brought it on himself. Because every time I would take him for a walk, we'd go past some horses, and he'd like start barking at the horses. And it's like, yeah, I reckon he probably could take the horse. Honestly, he's got that kind of scrappy, kind of nature.
I like how this whole setup is just to show you, this is going to be the battle map in a few minutes. This is going to be that area you're going to have to run through and beat the fuck out of everybody. See the stairwell? You're going to throw people down that.
So, remember it.
Or don't. Because I'm pretty sure this ends with you in a running fight. Because we're still early in the game, but we're due for a running fight about now.
You know how it is.
I like his beard.
But sorry, Godzilla movie, yay!
Oh yeah, I still need to watch the stuff you linked me on that.
Oh, that's another thing. Ultraman Blazar's first episode came out. Dubbed.
Yes, it's a big deal because it's dubbed, and Johnny Young Bosch is the lead.
Johnny Young Bosch is voicing Heart, which feels really fucking weird watching it. And being like, oh yeah, that is definitely Heart, and that is that is the voice of Johnny Young Bosch. That is odd. Now Johnny Young Bosch has officially been in all three Tokusatsu, like
all three Toku series, if you count Power Rangers as Sentai and.
He's collected them all.
The only big Toku he's not been in is Godzilla yet. Give it time. I believe in you, Johnny.
When he's aware of that, he'll be like,
Go, Johnny, go.
He'll eye his prize.
Go, Johnny, go.
He needs to be in them all. He collects them all and he ascends to his next form. I don't know what the next form is.
He'll get his final form.
But what will it be?
I know what will happen. He'll get really edgy and he'll get a katana. And also, wait, Sebo, have you seen this week's Geeks? Or last week's Geeks?
Last week's? Yeah.
The one where we get to see what the result of Keiwa's wish was?
It's like, hey, my family's alive again. And they instantly die.
2 minutes later, oh no, my family's dead.
F.
I was fucking laughing when that happened.
He's like, I wish that anyone that's ever died as a result of the writer antics has come back to life. Oh, it turns out a lot of them were psychotic murderers who are now going on a rampage. Oops.
Rest in peace.
But hey, your family was alive for 5 minutes.
He's like, yeah, your family was alive for 5 minutes. I kept my end of the deal.
And then just like, well, okay, well, the only thing you could possibly do now would be to, I don't know, keep doing it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, so you just worked for us and we just screwed you horribly. Now your only choice is to keep working for us.
Isn't that funny?
Like, I don't, yeah. And he's like, all right, sure, why not?
Well, I guess if I have no other choice. Okay, well.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Like poor, I mean, fucking
But,
idiots.
I mean, clearly they were just this was like from the beginning of the show. They're like, so he's gonna go crazy at the end,
Yeah, clearly.
and that's why he basically did nothing for almost the entire show because like, well, we can't have him go crazy yet because after he's gone crazy, it's gonna be a little awkward having him hanging around with everyone else like they're pals against. We'll wait till the show is almost over. So after he snaps out of it, it won't matter about the fallout because the show will be over.
But hey, at least Time Fire got to transform.
Yes, briefly.
That was a pretty cool fight scene for what little we got. Like, fucking dragging the guy across the counter, slamming him into the fucking cabinets. It was pretty cool.
It's like, so you're a Kamen Rider. You're gonna do fancy Kamen Rider stuff now, right? No, I'm gonna drag you across the table and throw you across it and try to beat the crap out of you.
To be fair, there's justifiable reasons why he's trying to murder him so bad. He did, kill his kid.
Yeah, he murdered
try and kill his replacement child.
Oh yeah, it's like.
Wait, is that is that the one where I seen a clip of like a Kamen Rider guy beat the living piss out of like a monster, and he like tries to run, and he starts like running him over and shit?
Oh no, not that one. No, this one's more recent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Geats is fun. I like Geats. But yeah, it was just more of the fact that Kayla like went all in on his wish of I want to bring back everyone who's ever died in this because of this, and then the response is like, yes, you can do that, but also your family is already dead again. Like immediately within 2 minutes they're already dead.
Yeah.
His sister like calls him and is like, Kayla helps, what's attacking our parents? Oh, she's dead. And then he's like, what the hell, we had a deal. Your family was resurrected. It's not my fault you can't protect them.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little frustrating. You're like, you think the series is almost over. You think by now they'd stop trusting these guys.
You'd think, but to be fair, everyone but K1 doesn't trust them. Even Buffers realised that you shouldn't trust those assholes.
Yeah, but even he was like, I'll work with you guys and it'll all work out the way I hoped. Oh, it didn't work out.
Hey, didn't it work out for him? He got to be invincible.
I mean, it's more like technically he got what he wanted, but it didn't help. Which I get. I guess technically he's like, yes, hey, it turns out becoming an invincible guy that kills that is able to beat the crap out of all the Kamen Riders didn't actually solve the problem.
It almost worked though. But Naga's at least back next episode, so that's good.
Hey, it turns out trying to make any kind of deal or alliance with these future people who think nothing of anyone in their present because they don't care about them. Yeah.
Damn future people.
It's like in the Bayformers films when people keep trying to make deals with the Decepticons and then they step on them because they're like, you're like ants, we don't care about you.
I mean, that's on them.
We're gonna kill you all anyway.
If you never fucking learn that they're called they're called fucking Decepticons. Wait, you think they're called Decepticons because they're deceptive or something? It's not the reason they're called Decepticons, Chip.
Yeah, basically. It's like, so if we give you what you want, you'll go away, right? Yes, of course. Okay, we're gonna kill you all now. Why? What would you negotiate with ants on an anthill, or would you just step on them?
Oh,
This is the fight.
Look, all we need you to do is to send the Autobots away. Okay, we've done that. Now what? Now we're gonna take you over.
It's like, yeah, now we're gonna enslave you.
Turns out you just got rid of the only beings who could stop us.
Now we're gonna enslave you. Now we're gonna enslave you after killing a bunch of you for no real reason, just so that you're too demoralized to try and stand against us.
No, just so Optimus Prime can teach them a lesson.
I mean, he was kind of justified there. He was like, okay. He's like, okay. Will you guys now understand that you can't make a deal with these people?
Yeah, and they never made a deal with the Decepticons. Next movie, let's make a deal with the Decepticons.
Yeah. that was really the real problem with Base Warmers. After a while, you're like, wow, humanity kind of sucks.
I mean, after a while, it's literally the same plot every movie of,
Yeah.
oh man, what if the Autobot, what if, like, there was an ancient Autobot thing on the planet, and the Decepticons unearthed the ancient Autobot thing, and it's bad. And it's like, hey, look, that's the plot of Revenge of literally all of them.
At least Rise of the Beast is supposedly okay.
Yeah, I did want to watch it, but it's not out on digital over here until the 8th of August. I was excited. I was like, hey, I don't hate most. I only hate the Maximal designs. Prime's all right, not as good as Bumblebee, but all right.
Well, give it time.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, assuming Hasbro doesn't just completely go under from all of their bad D&D deals.
Wow.
I mean, Power Rangers is already basically dead. Even though, well, they have a new season coming out, but like but one of the guys recently is like, oh, by the way, they dissolved the entire production team and moved out of New Zealand for good, so it doesn't sound like they're planning on doing anything else with it anytime soon.
That's not good.
Yeah. To which I was like, all right, Power Rangers can die anyway.
Yeah, it's over. Power Rangers is irrelevant. We can now just get our Toku straight from the source now.
Yeah, like just do Sentai and release the Bandai toys again. We don't need Power Rangers. The only people that cling to Power Rangers are the same people that cling to Robotech, and I don't have a very high opinion of people that cling to Robotech.
Anyone actually like Robotech, unironically?
Yes. There is a small group of people that like Robotech, don't like Macross, and don't like anything other than Robotech. Like if it's not some Americanized bastardization, they don't want it.
That's fucking dumb. Like I got a soft place in my heart for Power Rangers, but it can go to bed. It's fine.
Oh yeah, did you know that Harmony Gold tried to see Hasbro over a Jetfire toy once and lost?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Harmony Gold tried to sue the Japanese companies for like complete control of Macross globally, and they lost.
Didn't that happen with Didn't 4Kids try to do something like that with the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
I don't think so.
There was something they tried with Yu-Gi-Oh.
I just know that like Harmony Gold just threw a lot of lawyer money, and like maybe if we harass Japan enough, they'll just give us total control over it. And like a Japanese judge just got it, and he's like, no.
I mean, if anything,
he's like no, nowhere in this contract to speculate any of this, and I'm not giving it to you. You want to waste your money, like sending your lawyers here to argue with me for years? I'm game.
I've done dumber for less.
And they're just like, all right, fine, we quit.
I think the Yu-Gi-Oh thing is actually the opposite. Like Yu-Gi-Oh absorbed 4Kids, believe it or not, or at least Konami did, sort of.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, 4Kids just kind of collapsed.
There was a court thing with them. I remember there was a court thing with them, but I don't remember all the specifics on it.
Also, Japan fucking hates 4Kids because they almost ruined One Piece.
Well, can't wait for them to hate Netflix.
But this one has Oda's approval, guys!
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's got... Yeah, Oda's also... I mean, it's also a coincidence, then. Oda gives his approval right as he's going in for fucking eye surgery. So, you know...
I mean, yeah, but at the very least, even if Netflix One Piece is terrible, like, they still have the regular stuff, whereas 4Kids took one of their hugest properties and made it, like, completely unpopular in the US, to the point where they're still trying to do damage control. So, yeah, I think that was the one time where Toei was just like, we're taking the rights back.
And I think with, I think, honestly, they probably will never recover, considering how fucking long One Piece is.
Yeah. I don't think it could have been as big as it is in Japan, even if they got it starting off right, just because of how big a backlog there is. But still, I mean, it takes a special kind of bad for Toei to be like, we're undoing the contract and taking our property back because you fucked it up so badly. That's also why I don't think Power Rangers will go the thing of Robotech, where Hasbro just sits on the rights forever, like just so no one else can have them. I think that if 5 years go by and Hasbro's like, yeah, we're never doing anything with this again, we're just keeping it so you can't make any money off of it, Toei's gonna be like, no, we're taking our rights back.
Yeah.
We'll release it ourselves.
Get Bandai on the phone.
I mean, they can do that.
Yeah.
The reason Robotech was so bad for so long is because the company that controlled the rights in Japan also had a grudge with the main Macross thing, so they kept giving it to Harmony Gold to never use, just out of spite.
Oh wait, is there actually an official release of Macross now?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they had an official release like years ago. Just they had to pay off Harmony Gold for it.
Yeah, I do remember seeing uncut episodes once, like on a VHS.
They even had one of the Japanese VAs do the English voice, which was interesting, but it fit the character, so it was okay.
Wasn't it for I'm forgetting her name.
It was for the main girl.
Yeah, I'm forgetting her name with my brain's farting out. The pop singer.
Yeah. And which meant she had this heavy Asian accent, but that's okay because that's what she's supposed to be in show anyway. So they were like, all right, I guess it's not that bad. And also, Vic Mignonga was the main character before his life.
We don't talk about that anymore.
Vic McNurganov.
Who? Never heard of him. Anyway.
Vic McKiddiddle.
I don't think he did that, but
yeah, I don't think he diddled kids. He just.
But let's
Anyway.
He was just kind of a jerk, and they don't like him anymore.
Anyway, the less said about Vic Memina, the better.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite part of a Yakuza game. Oh, now walk away. Do it again. Oh, gotta walk away. Oh, I didn't walk away quick enough. Got hit with the chair. Oh, do it again.
You got hit with a foreign object down.
Alright, do it again. Actually, it's more like a footstool there, it looks like.
He's gonna hit you with the chair. Quick, use the Arrow Season 4 on him.
Oh no.
That doesn't make me want to continue. Oh,
ow!
come on.
Tom, come on.
Threw a knife at me. Stop that!
I see. That's not a knife, that's a spoon. I'll be honest, I could never be Australian because I literally would not be able to resist wanting to say dollary dues.
I mean, they have a hard time resisting there. Apparently, they were like, yo, all right. They're like, we'll legally change our currency's name to dollary dues. We don't care.
$500 dues.
They should do it. They should just fucking do it.
$500 dues. Tobias, did you accept a call from the States?
I'm gonna take this up with the member of Parliament. Oh wait, guys, I've got something to report to ya. Oh, that's a blooming outrage, that is. I'm taking this straight to the Prime Minister. Hey, Mr. Prime Minister! Andy!
It's such a dumb joke, and I love it.
It's accurate. Yeah, Australia lost the Prime Minister into the sea, right?
Yeah.
Like, he just vanished one day into the ocean.
Yeah, he was like at a shore for like something, and he's like, I'm gonna go for a swim. They're like, Mr. Prime Minister, we advise against that. The tide is bad, and you just ate. And he's like, I'm just gonna go for a quick dip. It'll be fine. And then they never saw him again.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I guess he got washed out and drowned.
Or nature claimed him.
Yeah. Or he just, like, went off to some island and is hiding somewhere.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, maybe he's been hiding... I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd probably have died of old age at this point, but maybe he'd just been hiding out in Tasmania the whole time.
Tasmania.
He's with all the Tasmanian tigers.
Don't think I forgot about you, buddy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, don't think I forgot about the Tasmanian tiger. And I'm like, I would never let you forget about the Tasmanian tiger.
I know you won't. You don't shut up about him.
I love Ty, the Tasmanian tiger.
I know you do.
That's a game we should definitely play on the
I don't
channel at
own
some
it.
point. You can. It's on every... It's got re-released.
You can buy it for me then.
I might.
I'll do it if you pay for it. I'll even switch games. Ow.
Ooh. Ooh, that is tempting.
Don't kick a man
It
with
does have some of my favourite stupid random jokes in games. Like where your mission or like your Navi equivalent is like, Ty, I found you a second boomerang. Yeah? Yeah, you see that tree over there? Yeah? Well, it's not there.
What?
Yeah. Very
What?
unhelpful.
What?
I don't say he's very helpful mission support, he's just... because he's Australian. Of course he's not very helpful.
Do you remember Skeletor the baby? It was the only time we'd ever worked together. Ah, yes, the baby. Ah. What?
I forget if I've said this here, but Skeletor is wasted on He-Man.
Really is.
I was actually rewatching the 2002 series the other
It's
day,
good.
and I was like, this is actually pretty good.
It is. It's really good.
Even Skeletor is appropriately funny and menacing at the same time.
Yeah, he's really good. It's kind of a shame that it didn't do well.
Right.
Yeah. It didn't last very long.
No,
I mean, it lasted 2 seasons, but it was defeated by Transformers Armada.
it came out the height of Transformers Armada and Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is worthy.
Also based on the animation, I'm assuming it was really expensive to make because I was like, that fight scene choreography is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Did I only get 1 season?
Yeah, it got like
2?
it got like 1.5. It got like a 2nd season that was only 13 episodes.
But yeah, it was really good. It's a shame that it got canned. But it was just, unfortunately, it's one of those cases where it was surrounded by so much shit.
And also anime.
That too.
That was also, like, if it's 2002, that is the height of, yeah, let's just import this crap again. It worked in the 70s.
Yeah, that was the anime boom back then.
The OG one, the one where even, like, non-weebs were in on it.
Yeah.
Well, it aired on Toonami, which means it went up against Transformers Armada and Dragon Ball
Gundam.
well,
Yeah, we've been up against Gundam Wing.
yeah, well, oh yeah, Gundam.
Oh,
Wing.
with Zoids, that was when Zoids
gonna
was
be like, the
popular,
original-
too.
I was like, the original Gundam didn't do very well on the Toonami.
That was also when Zoids was popular.
It was when Zoids was popular.
So it was up against so much bullshit.
Which is funny because Zoids existed for like almost 20 years before it got an anime.
Also, Hasbro is why we haven't gotten a Blu-ray.
Of
You know what
Zoids.
else?
Hasbro owns the rights to the anime in the West.
No. It's just the other day, a guy was like, Zoids 40th anniversary, and I'm like, Zoids isn't that old. The anime was only on about 20 years ago. And it's like, oh, right, it actually started in the 80s.
Yeah, it was a toy line that didn't do too well, had a different name, and then it got renamed to Zoids and was brought over here. And then they tried renaming it that in Japan. They're like, and it was doing better with that name. And they're like, oh, I guess it's Zoids now.
I mean, Zoids is the Zoid background is basically just Gundam, but not in space and with animal robots.
Sentient animal robots.
Yeah, it's like hey, there's the Empire and the not Empire.
It was the classic toy thing of like, here's the bad side, here's the good side. Because that's how the toys always used to be.
In the West.
Yeah. I mean,
apparently in Japan they don't usually release bad guy toys for it.
No.
yeah.
Except
Not normally.
only in like stuff like Gundam.
So you know
And Dragon Ball.
So you know 2001 Transformers Red.
Yeah.
That's the reason why there's only one new bad guy mold in that whole toy line. Because kids don't really they don't like or they don't care about putting bad guy toys out.
Yeah,
as much.
like
So they're like, well, we'll just reuse a bunch of molds that we already have rather than make anything new apart from, you know, our main villain.
Where, like, in the West, it's always been like, here's the bad guys, here's the good guys, have them fight.
here's the bad
like
guys,
the
here's the good
mall.
guys, and you make them fight.
Yeah, you collect them all.
Oh no, it's the evil whoever. Fight. You gotta stop them from kidnapping this character. Or stealing the cookies or something. Whatever commercial they're fucking doing that day. Like, Dragon Ball even had those kind of, like, commercials for their toys, too, where they were like that.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball did have toys.
And they even had commercials for them, and they were very Western commercials. They were pretty funny.
I don't remember if I
So
ever
yeah,
actually...
that's why like
had
that's why there's like there's never been any toys of like all of the various Mazinger monsters of the week. Like,
Except for
because-
Ultraman. Ultraman is the one series where they're like, yeah, bad guy toys, let's go.
Yeah, well that's because it's like
Don't have
Godzilla.
anything
It's like Godzilla, where it's like they're the kaiju. They're iconic.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the name of the monster in the first episode of Ultraman Blazar. It's Bazonga.
Bazinga?
No, Bazonga.
Bazinga?
Bazonga.
Bazinga?
No, he's a huge heaving beast.
Bazinga?
It's very bouncy too.
Bazinga?
I mean, at least it's better than Ernest Johnson.
It's not as good as Elbow Smash though.
No.
Nothing is as good as Elbow Smash. Elbow Smash would have been the best Gundam character ever.
Why were we fucking... Why were we not allowed to have greatness?
Because someone told Tomino that's a stupid name, even for you.
Whoever said that should be killed.
I agree.
Find that man and
He's
punish him.
like, we're gonna call him Elbow Smash. Like Tomino, that just means hitting somebody with your elbow in the face. Oh,
Why did anybody tell him?
so we're gonna call him Elbow. No, that's dumb.
And this Elbow Smash.
It's like with full frontal, where it's like, you know, sir, sir, that means full frontal nudity, like you know, and he's like, oh no, it's fine. He's called full frontal because he doesn't have anything to hide, so he's throwing he's throwing himself in everyone's. Please just stop.
Up there exposing himself for the world to see.
So, here comes full frontal. Oh no, he's pulling out his beam saber again. Oh, it's so long.
Put it away, full frontal.
But it's like they knew what they were doing.
Luigi.
Must have. Bring back Elbow Smash is all I say. In fact, that should be the next Gundam. Gundam Elbow.
Gundam elbow.
Oh, nope. You're not gonna grab me. Fuck you.
Command grab.
Ow. Oh, well, he did kick me. Across the fucking room.
He's got his fundy. He's got fundies.
Oh, he's pulling strings!
Oh, he's got the frame data advantage on you, Dan. You need to.
Oh god.
You need to crouch dash, 2M, 2H, and then first hit of 5M.
You don't even know what you're saying.
I do. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you not knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
Just mashing as many different fighting games as I can together. You're very lucky I didn't say short hop nair.
Shut up. Just shut up. Stop it. Stop it.
Quick spot dodge.
Shut up!
Alright, super cancer to raw level 3.
Shut up!
So what you need to do is junction different to Squall, just put everything into physical attacks.
Get the hell out of here. You offend me.
That's a joke between me and somebody else. He was playing FF8 and this one guy just came into his stream and he's like, alright, so what you have to do is put Ifrit onto Squall and junction everything into strength, and he's like, that's how you say hello? Like, he's like, it's not like I get uppity over people trying to tell me how to play my games, but you could at least say hello first. He's like, well, if you don't want my help, and then he
Was he correct though? Do you equip Ifrit to Squall and then junction any strength?
I mean, you could. That is one way to do it. There are other ways to play the game too.
No.
But no, now it's just whenever that guy is doing everything, I'm like, so have you tried junctioning Ifrit to Squall?
Come to me, Ifrit!
It's like he was playing Ocarina of Time and he was fighting the guy that's lit on fire, and he tried playing the Song of Storms, thinking it would put it out. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
Should have played the Song of Junction to Ifrit.
So now it's just have you tried playing the Song of Storms?
Ow, ow! God damn it, Ryuji.
Hey, it's the Phantom Thieves!
You know, I was trying my best to avoid doing that joke.
It's like hey, have I told anyone we're the Phantom Thieves today?
Hey, everybody! I am the dragon!
Shut the fuck up, Ryuji.
Morgana can die in a fire, though. Fuck him.
Oh, definitely.
Worst character in the game. There was actually a trend where they were doing that, like, you know, like, a character you like is a red flag thing, and I'm like, you know what, there's only really one for me. If you like Morgana, that's a red flag. Because everybody I've met who likes Morgana is basically just Morgana, but in real life.
Guys, question for you.
But guys, you should feel bad for him. He has self-esteem issues. Don't you understand? It's okay that he treats everybody like shit.
So, of the original trilogy of Broly movies, which is the worst one?
Bio.
Okay, that's what Dan says. What do you say, Sabo?
Yeah. Is that the one that just stars Goten and Trunks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So anyway, a friend of mine who's watching the Dragon Ball movies for the first time is telling me, no, Bio Broly's way better than the first Broly movie. And I'm like,
No.
What the fuck's wrong? What are you talking about?
What?
Like, maybe if he said it was better than the second one, I'd find that questionable, but I'm like, well, okay, as long as you agree that the first is the best.
No, oh no, he thinks the first is the worst.
Okay.
For a country mile. And I'm like...
Is this Sam?
It's the same friend group, but it's not Sam. I think Sam actually agrees with me that Bio Broly is the worst.
What the fuck, Sam? You're losing your touch.
I mean, come on, the internet agrees with me that Bio Broly is like not only just the worst Broly movie, the worst Dragon Ball movie, probably. Like, I can't think of anything that's worse.
Yeah, honestly, it's like a rare time where the internet and I agree. It's weird.
Like, I was just baffled where they were trying to tell me, oh, you've got a wrong opinion now, and I'm like, what? Because I think Bio Broly is worse than Broly? Like, they're both not great, but...
I mean, I was gonna be like, although it's weird that people seem to pick Broly as like the worst Dragon Ball movie villain for some reason, even though I'm like, you know, there's a lot more worse than that.
I mean, in terms of, like, what, like, stupid is, it's gotta go to Garlic Jr., right? Oh no, I'm invincible. How can I ever be beaten? I know, I'll make the portal to the one thing that can beat me.
It's like, even though I'm invincible, I'll summon the one thing that could possibly defeat me. Oh no.
I mean, I agree on that, but it's still, I do like it as a movie more than I like the Broly movie.
I think Turles is probably also one of the worst. It's like, oh yeah, his Goku Black before he was black. Also, I guess he just looks like Goku and we don't do anything with this. Bye!
Oh.
Fucking Turles.
Q has just been arrested. Again.
Who else is a bad Dragon Ball movie villain? Apart from, all of them.
I'm gonna say, like, how about we try thinking of a good Dragon Ball movie villain?
I personally like Cooler, honestly.
Honestly, yeah,
Cooler's okay.
The first time, and the second time, no.
I was gonna say, like, if anything, Broly is like the one character that's not just a derivative of another villain in the franchise at some point.
Well, Willow is the other one, but yeah.
How do you
Realize
feel
that the-
about BoJack?
I have no strong opinions on BoJack.
It's like, yeah.
Like, I honestly forget BoJack is in the BoJack movie. Because he just doesn't do anything most of the time, and then he's like, well, I guess I'm powering up and killing my minions.
I'm gonna be like, but I mean, all I'll say is BoJack killed DBC Abridged because there was no way they could think of to make him funny. That kind of shows. That kind of shows how bad BoJack is.
It's not even a bad movie. It's just a really.
I know there was other issues too, but like that was gonna be their swan song, and they just gave up because they're like, "There's no way we can make this thing funny." Sorry, we tried.
I give up.
BoJack Horseman for you.
BoJack Horseman, but it's just BoJack from the movie BoJack.
Why not? Back in the 90s, he was here to popular anime.
Let's see here, other villains. I mean, Janemba's alright, but Janemba's just kind of a force rather than a character.
Janemba's just Majin Buu.
He just,
Also,
yeah.
it's just Boo again.
He's just Boo with some cool power shit. That's about
He's
it.
just Boo before Boo was even finished.
Me, Boo. But also Boo. Rudigan's alright.
That's what it is. It's like Lord Slug. He's just King Piccolo.
Yeah.
As the bridge version loves to point out.
Like, a lot of the movies are fun to watch, but yeah, a lot of villains are just like, we just took the villain from the show and then tweaked them a little bit.
So
I mean-
when everyone's like, Broly sucks, I'm like, Broly's the only villain I can think of that wasn't just a ripoff of another villain. Maybe because it worked before, it'll work again. So maybe that's better than Broly. But still, it's like at least they tried to be something original. It's like he's Goku but evil.
You mean like
He's more like-
Turles?
He's more like Trunks, but evil, really. He does look an awful lot like Trunks.
I mean, like he's a Super Saiyan, but evil.
Yeah, he's
Which
legendary.
Which up until that point they'd been basically good, as much as Vegeta claimed otherwise.
Honestly, if they'd have just not done the whole Broly is strong because Kakarot cried next to him, if they'd have found literally any other reason to just make him be evil and crazy, then hone it in on the Kakarot, then people wouldn't have like the weird love-hate relationship with Broly they have. People would probably have been like, yeah, he's fine, he's just overdone, as opposed to now where it's like, you're into your camps of loving Broly or hating Broly.
He's the worst. He's the worst thing in existence. Oh my God, Broly.
I think my favorite part about Broly though is that his creator is just as bad as a lot of his fans. Where he was like looking at Dragon Ball Super, like, yeah, Broly can kill them all. Yeah, Broly's stronger than them all. He's got a higher power level. He can kill them all.
And then Toriyama was like, oh, he does, okay. And then just added him into the movie. And arguably, he is still the strongest single character so far.
He'd probably go, oh, yeah, my Broly can still kill that Broly.
But is he bravest, though?
I don't know.
Hey, guess who's rumored to be coming back for King Oger?
Who?
King Yu.
Ah!
It's gonna be Zenkaiser!
For the 10th anniversary
Go away, Kingu!
of Kyoryuger.
Go away, Kingu!
Kingu's coming back
He's back!
No!
In Pog form!
with a new robot formation.
Go away, Kingu!
But he's the bravest and the strongest!
Gira is way better than Kingu.
He's not the bravest or the strongest, though.
No, but he is the most evil. Like, you don't understand. Gira is the evil demon king,
But that's why he'll lose.
and he will take over and he really wants to take over the world.
But that's why he'll lose to Kingu. Because Kingu is the bravest and the strongest.
Have you
He's like-
seen the? No.
It's like who's coming back? Probably just King Yu. I mean, they're not getting the whole crew back because at least two of them have quit acting. So unless they manage to pull an Alba Ranger where they successfully convinced that one, the yellow who wanted nothing to do with acting ever again, like, come on, just do this one thing with us, it'll be fun. She's like, oh, all right. So unless they can do that with Pink, they're probably only getting Kingu. Maybe Blue because he was just in Geats, and he doesn't seem to have anything else better to do these days.
Oh yeah, he was the polar bear guy.
Yeah, who died in the first episode.
Yeah,
and then was revived, like in one of the random episodes in the middle, and then died again.
Oh my god, he could be back.
No.
No, but he revived everyone who died in the DGP. He could be back again.
Oh, that's right, he could be.
Punk Jack might have a friend. Maybe he's the main villain.
Maybe.
Surprised it was me, Polar Bear, all along.
it was no Sun was the villain all along.
I mean, fucking saw that Sparrow is still alive. Why won't he die, Sabo?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you know the one character we need to keep around for like the entire rest of the show. Let's pick the asshole smart guy.
Pick the guy who eats people, sort of.
I mean that was only a recent thing, but it was like, hey, of all the one arc writers like we're gonna keep around, let's pick Sparrow.
Fucking Nad Sparrow.
I mean, the movie at least is bringing back the other people, but I was like, why couldn't we have kept them to begin with?
I mean, I think everyone would have preferred if we kept the track and field girl.
Yeah.
Obviously.
She's like she's like I think ranked the top one of the 10 most popular writers. Doing better than like any of the villains who were in way more episodes than her.
I mean, who's really going to vote for Kekara? Or Baroba?
I mean, I thought they'd vote for Baroba because, she's the quirky female villain, but no, apparently they don't like her very much.
She was just sort of annoying.
Yeah, she's like, I like human misery. Why? I don't know, because I do. I'm evil.
He is evil.
It's like I'm so bored in the future. I decided to be evil as a hobby. She's literally Ricardo Montalban's character in Kim Possible.
Oh yeah, that guy. Where he's like, isn't it like the sidekick is all, hey, you've got all this money, why aren't you just evil?
Yeah, he's like I have billions. He's like, I have billions and I'm bored in my retirement. I'll just be evil. Yes, senior.
That was it.
Yeah.
I forgot that was.
And also because he built his house like a secret lair just because he liked that aesthetic, and they're like, your house looks like a supervillain lair, and he's like, oh.
All right, I can now save the game, so this is definitely a good place to stop.
I thought I'm gonna say I thought it was because I started talking about Kim Possible, and you're like, oh, time to go.
No.
I was gonna say, I don't think Dan has any strong opinions on that show.
Kim Possible's all right.
I don't remember watching it that much.
I watched it a little bit here and there. Like
I don't remember all that much of it either. I just remember the senior. Like it's like, why do you have automatic doors that just go whoosh? She's like, I like the whoosh. It's the door telling me it is closed.
Anyway, it's time to leave.
It is time to go.